Okay, so this is our workbook, and we left off here. I asked you to fill this in as much as you can. The space is not it's not too spacious here, so you kind of have to fit in because as I was answering these, I realized they're taking up a lot of space. So again, make sure you do answer everything, okay? According to the caller, when, where, and how did he meet Leo? So 费先生 met Leo at 上个月高小英的生日舞会 right? So this is 费先生在上个月高小英的生日舞会上认识李友 So this is the whole answer for number 1. I had to squeeze everything, so feel free to, again, pause and look at this. How did he get Leo's number? Well, he got it from 高小英. So 高小英把李友的电话号码给费先生. So this part is for number 2. Okay. What is the purpose of his call? He's trying to 约他去跳舞. So that's for number 3. Excuse me. What is Leo planning to do over the next 3 weekends? Okay, so we're going to have to list everything out. 她很忙, right? She's very busy. 这周要考试，下周要搬家，下下周要和王鹏去旅行. All right, so again, I try to shorten as much as possible for you. How does Leo end the conversation? Well, 她说她电话没电了. So that's how she ended the conversation. Chop them off. Okay, reading comprehension. So first thing we're doing here is just combining words. 问 plus 号 becomes 问号. What does that mean? 问号 means, oh, sorry. 问号. 问号 means a question mark, right? So 号 is kind of a marking or a, there you go, question mark. It's a marking or a way to mark something. So then 问号, question mark, okay? All right, 搬家, 搬 is to move something, right? So 搬家 is to move your home. So not necessarily literally moving your house, but moving homes, like moving your permanent location in a sense. So to move home, that's why I put home in parentheses, okay? 吃药的药 plus 房间的房, you get 药房, so 药房. Now 药房 is just another way to say something you already know. 药房 is just another way to say pharmacy, okay? 旅行的旅，图书馆的馆. So now we have 旅馆. What is 旅馆? 旅馆 is a hotel. I don't know if Chinese has a difference between motel and hotel, but there is a difference between Airbnb versus hotel. So hotel is 旅馆, Airbnb is 民宿. 民宿 like 宿舍的宿. 民 means people, like the general public. So 民宿 means it's a dormitory or housing that is provided by the common people. So that's why it's an Airbnb. Okay. All right. Next one. 水电的电 plus 红绿灯的灯 becomes 电灯. What is 电灯? 电灯 is just essentially means light. But more importantly, it's using electricity. Because remember, back in the days, there's 油灯. It uses oil, lamp oil, right? There's other types of 灯, right? So this is just kind of the transition to the electricity. Okay, read through this, right? Read through your reading passage. Please pause here if you need to finish reading. And then when you are ready, check your answers for the questions here, true or false, okay? Same thing with the next passage. Go ahead and read through this. And then when you're ready, you can go ahead and check your answers for the next ones. If you have any questions on these, let me know, and I'm happy to explain these when I return, okay? All right. Part D here, what does the store sell? List 3 items. So there are 4 items here, actually. There's item number 1, item number 2, 3, and 4. So I wrote them all out, and I would encourage that you do the same thing too. First one is 零食. 零食 means random food, meaning snack, all right? And then the next one is 饮料. You should know 饮料. 饮料 are drinks. Okay, you should know 电话卡, it's phone cards. Back in the days, we don't buy phone plans. We have cards that we use to call and kind of like a credit card, kind of like a debit card. So you just have the money taken out from it and then you refill it or you toss the card away when you're done. The last one says 手机号. So if you are looking at it like directly translated, it means that your cell phone number. But in a way, in a lot of the Asian countries, the cell phone number is your account. So basically, you're selling accounts for cell phones. So cell phone numbers / accounts. Okay. All right. Next one says, addition to 打扫, provide 3 more words or phrases that start with the character 打 along the meaning of them in English. So these are the ones I could think of. If you think of more, fantastic. First one I thought of was 打球. That means to play ball, right? Next one I thought of 打电话. Let's make a phone call. And then next one, I couldn't think of anything, so I figure use words that you know. So I put 打人 means to hit somebody. And then another combo of a word that you know, we have 算. If you recall in Mandarin 1, he has 算了. This is 打算. 打算 is a very interesting word. 打算 means what do you plan to do? You can say 你打算暑假做什么? What do you plan to do for the summer, right? 你打算寒假去哪儿玩呢? Or what do you plan to do, where do you plan to go and enjoy yourself for winter break? So 打算 is a plan, okay? All right, we have some word combo here. So 上面一个田，下面一个力是男朋友的男，左边一个人，右边一个两是俩，remember, and then it's 我俩的俩，okay. 左边一个言，右边一个己，this is 记，and how what phrase 记得的记。左边一个木，右边一个己，that is 机。You can use 飞机 or 手机。I chose 手机 because that was first one came to mind. 左边一个十，右边一个马 ，that is this 马，what kind of 马？它是号码的马。And then 上面一个日，下面一个生的星，you can do 星星 or 星期，星期 is a week. Okay. All right. 你记不记得你上个星期五吃了什么东西 ？Honestly, last Friday, 我不记得。But if you do, you can say, 哦，我吃了 blah blah blah. So for me personally, I don't remember, so I'm gonna put 我不记得了。Okay. 你想得起来想不起来你中学英文老师叫什么名字 ？Actually, I do. 虽然很久了 but when I first did this, I didn't remember, so I put 我不记得了。However, 我想不起来了。But if you do remember, because it's not too far away for you, you should put down 他叫 or 他 whichever 他 it is 他叫 and then put the English name down, right? I think I remember one. My 7th grade teacher was Miss Condu. Yeah. 然后 8th grade 我就不记得了 ，She was kind of mean. 好了，最后一个，你知不知道你爸爸妈妈的手机号码？Well, in a way I do, in a way I don't. Like I know it because it's in my phone. 但是 if you ask me what the number is, I can't memorize it. So I'm gonna err on the side of caution and say 我知道 I do know it. I mean my cell phone knows it. Okay. All right. Again, make sure you complete up to this point, and then we will wrap up the rest when I come back. Okay, that's it, guys.